Question 7 is our algebra question. I know that you've been looking forward to it. In part A, they've actually collected together two different things that we normally do. One of them is collecting like terms, or simplifying, and the other is solving. It's only worth 1 mark, which is quite low for this type of question. So we start off with finding out how many g's we have in total. How many g's do we have? If you said 3, I'm very disappointed. We've got 2, add 3, add 1. That's 6g in total. And that equals 24. So think about g as being the cost of something, like the cost of a giraffe. 6 giraffes cost you £24. That's very cheap for a giraffe. We want to know how much each one costs. So what we do is we divide by the number in front. And we get g equals 4. I wonder if you can do the same thing for part B. This time we want to find out the cost of wombats. Wombat begins with a W. So 27 take away the cost of a wombat is 8. Try it now. This one's a little bit more complicated because your W is negative. There are a few ways of doing it, but I'd suggest the most logical one is to say, okay, what do I take away from 27 to get 8? And then check it afterwards. Well, if I take 19 away, 27 take away 19 gives me 8. Be careful you didn't put the answer 35. That will be a very common error. 27 take away 19 leaves you with 8. So our answer is W is 19. I know some of you want to do that algebraically. If you did, here's what we would do. 27 take away W equals 8. Because our W is negative, it's going to get a bit complicated at the end. But this is the thing we want to get rid of, the 27. So we take away 27 from both sides. We take it away from there and from there. So if we take away the 27 from the 8, we're left with minus 19. And if we take away the 27 from here, we're left with minus W. And then effectively, we're multiplying both sides by minus 1, or realizing that minus W is minus 19, therefore plus W is plus 19. That's the algebraic way. A bit more complicated, but what is a relatively easy calculation? 1 mark. Our last one, part C, simplify e to the power 4 times e to the power 2. Okay, try it yourself. If you put e to the power 8, I'm afraid you're doing it wrong. E to the power 4 is e times e times e times e. Not add, multiply. E to the power 2 is e times e. We're going to multiply those two together. Well, all I've actually now got is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 e's being multiplied together. Doesn't seem that difficult now. What's actually happened? We've added the powers together. Our index rules tell us that if we're multiplying indices with the same base, in other words the same letter or number at the bottom, we can add the powers together. And if we're dividing, we can take them away. Okay, remember that for your exam. It will come up.